This is Harambee Estate in Buruburu. Residents here are gathered for a mini Harambee. There is a neighborly gesture for a man who for 20 years sold them newspapers. It is an act of compassion to help him raise the required 2 million shillings to foot his hospital bill. In the midst of the group is John Mwangi. His pensive mood tells of his struggles. Half of his face is hidden with a handkerchief to keep off flies from his wound. Popularly known as Wamagazeti to many who reside in this estate, Mwangi was rendered jobless 3 years ago after what started as a pimple on his face was to within weeks turn into a huge swelling that was later diagnosed as a cancerous tumor.
Hii ugonjwa ilianza na kufura kidogo sana, lakini ikakuja ikashindi. Sasa ndio nilianza kuenda hospitali. Lakini hata nilikuwa nimefikiria ni meno imefura. Kwenda upande ya meno, tukaenda nayo wakaniambia hii sio meno. Vile tutafanya tukatoa nyama.
His house 2 kilometers from the venue of the mini Harambee, this is where he calls home, inside the heart of Kiambiu slums. As we make our way to these humble dwellings, the reality sinks in. Mwangi, a father of 3, can no longer bring bread to the table. His wife, who is forced to support the family, barely has enough money left over to cater for his medical expenses after footing the bills for basic needs.
Nilikuwa nimeenda kazi, lakini nilifika mahali ingine, nikashindwa, nikagojeka zaidi, nikashindwa. Sasa mama ana kazi, lakini bahati nzuri, saa ile tulikuwa na shida sana, tukawa na shida hapa kwa nyumba, akaanza kuitiwa kazi na majirani, wale wanaenda kufua nguo.
Maisha ilikuwa baya juu mimi nilikuwa natafuta kibarua ya kufua. Naenda mahali nakosa, saa zingine napata naifanya na kuja tunakula.
Mwangi, the once outgoing, jovial man, is now a former shadow of himself. His wife says he keeps to himself and shies away as curious people peek at his swollen face, some in fear and some in sympathy. But it is not just his face that has changed. His diet too is different. He can only eat foods that would ordinarily be consumed by infants who are yet to grow teeth.
Kulia acha kidogo iwezi tena. Rauda ile imekaa kama uji. Nishakula lakini imekaa uji. Yeye nishakula naye kijiko.
Mwangi says he has toyed around with the idea of traveling back. Mwangi says he has toyed around with the idea of traveling back to his ancestral home in Murang'a to await his death due to lack of resources to cater for his medical bills. But now there is hope. His neighbors in the spirit of Harambee came together and on several occasions have donated blood to assist in his medication.
To realize I may disappear from the estate and we didn't know where he went. Na kwa rumors kuwa ni msick sana na hana usaidizi. So vile discover the first thing hakuwa na damu na tukaambiwa ni cancer, tukajua radiotherapy enziwa bila having enough blood. So the first step decide ni take up getting an independent doctor amwangalie ndo tuweze kujua, because the papers that he produced to us we couldn't really tell what was going on.
They have now raised 100,000 shillings towards his hospital bills. This is a start, but it is way below the required 2 million shillings required for him to undergo radiotherapy. Mwangi is clinging to the hope that someone out there will hear his plea and join his neighbors who, touched by his plight, came out to help with the little they had.
Ningetaka asaidiwe, apone, ndio arudie kazi yake, tuendelee na maisha yetu na watoto wetu.
If you want to join in and help Mwangi get medical help, you can send your donation via cooperative bank account number 01 10 91 04 74 7300. Account name is John Mwangi, or send the money via M-Pesa to paybill number 400200. As the day ends, Mwangi remains pensive but hopeful that his prayers will be answered. Linus Moshegari for Channel 1 News.